Hello. Okay, last Sunday of the month. Getting ready to go into October. I thought I'd start with a Manifest a Miracle candle. So all of you for a moment, just imagine you're holding your hand on your heart. I want this is going to be for all of us, for our collective wishes to manifest. So take a moment to close your eyes. I want you to start by just taking a deep breath. And I want you to breathe into your heart. Really go beyond the physical heart and into the etheric heart or the sacred heart. And just allow yourself to really breathe into all those hopes, wishes, and dreams. Let's start by looking at the most important thing, which is health. And just breathing into how you see your health being or what it is you wish to heal. But let's be careful not to look at it as if something's wrong with us. Let's look at how we'd like to improve our health around our weight or being in better shape or having our lungs be able to breathe more freely. Or if you have a problem with your knee, instead of focusing on the pain, really looking at how you want to look at things in a different way. Envision yourself as you would like to be. And then let's go into our relationships, not just the one you have with a significant other if you have one, but all your relationships. Let's focus on being in right relationship with everyone and our environment and nature and the animals and all of the kingdoms. And especially right relationship with ourselves. Then we go into spirituality. How do you want to see yourself? How can you best serve the world and its people right now? By being the shining example that you already are. Maybe we need to just shine you up a little bit. I'm seeing that with me. It's like, okay. It's like having a piece of silver that you're shining up. Imagining that the tarnished piece is everything we've been through. We have to shine up and step up. And envision yourself as you want to be, that person that holds the light for others, that shines and is a wonderful example of being in the light. You are in your mastery. And now you want to go into your finances. Where would you like your finances to be? Let's not focus on lack. Let's look at the money is flowing in, opportunity is flowing in. Remember, we don't have to know the how. We just have to believe. And now, your career or life purpose, focusing on how you would like it to be, what your dream is. Perfect. So now, with that, breathe life into it. And imagine that as I take this candle and hold it to my heart, you're blowing your breath in it. So I blow the breath in for all of you to make your dreams come true. Breathing the breath is life itself. I'm going to light this. It's a Manifest a Miracle candle. So we all could use a miracle. And then let's just take a moment to think about what the earth needs right now. and all those people that don't know how to ask for themselves. So I've lit this beautiful candle for you, and I'll just move it over to the side here, and I will let this burn down all day until it's all gone. Perfect. So we're going to start this last week of September with using one of the Goddess Power Oracle decks, and this is from Colette Byron Reed. Some of you know Colette. Some of you studied with her. I just love her. I met her at Kripalu, and we had a wonderful conversation about things. She wanted me to be one of her coaches, and she wanted to know why I wasn't doing the work the way she was. So, but we all have our calling. So let's just see what Goddess Power card wants to come for everyone for this week. Well, I'm going to put one in the background because two stuck together. Isis, rebirth. That beautiful, powerful Isis card. Love the goddess headdress, colors of fall on there. And then the second one that was stuck was Athena, which is knowledge. So she's going to go. I'm not going to read the Athena card because it was mainly Isis, but we're going to rebirth and knowledge. So that's great. Her message is, the goddess Isis, with her powers of reincarnation, has a message for you. You are not broken. You are not wounded beyond healing. And opportunities are not necessarily lost forever. Your insistence on defining yourself by your losses and wound stories are not serving you now. Your alignment task is to fully accept things as they are, choose to find a way to put the pieces together, let die what doesn't serve you, and focus on what works. There is so much goodness to come from this situation, even in this moment, if you feel trapped. The goddess Isis wants only the best for you. As your fierce ally, she will challenge you when you get off track. So pick up the pieces, tell a new story, and find home again. You will be amazed at how beautifully things come together when you reject the trap created by the stories you tell yourself. You have the key, use it. Now, that's really interesting to me because there are people who just love to stay in the past. It's not a judgment, it's just how they choose to do it by comparison, right? They choose to do it that way. They want to be in the past. They want to look at things differently, you know, just to keep being stuck. And perhaps their trauma was so bad that they are really just stuck in that place. And that's okay. But what we want to start to do now, how can we look forward and hope that something gets better if we're always looking over our shoulder for the past to define us? So this is a time when we really want to start to know that the past brought us to where we're supposed to be so we can heal and move on. And I loved what she said about the woundedness of your stories. So this week, rebirth, we want to let that go so we can have a new opportunity. And I'm going to take it back because Spirit's telling me I need to read the Athena one. So again, Athena, knowledge. So we'll see. Sometimes logic just isn't enough to determine the truth of your situation. Right now, things just don't add up or make sense, or you may find yourself distrustful. Ingenuity and curiosity are called for in the face of the unknown. Ooh, I love that. It reminds me of right now what we're all going through in the bigger picture. ingenuity and curiosity are called for as we face the unknown. Don't jump to conclusions. All the information is yet to be revealed, and it won't come by force, nor by overthinking and overanalyzing. Love that. So think about this. We have to just stay tuned because we don't have all the pieces yet. In the bigger picture, I'm talking. Athena offers you the alignment task of releasing any projected story or expectations and accepting that you don't have all the facts needed to make an informed choice. And for clarity, ask for clarity. Remain open and receptive. Then wait for the will of the divine to respond. This is the correct and most beneficial strategy now. And the goddess Athena is ever present to help. And that really is the truth. If we don't know, ask questions. In your meditation, if you're trying to get clearer on your direction or what's going on, either for you personally or in the bigger picture, then ask. Write it out. Give me clarity. Give me 3 signs about this or whatever. Do that. Okay, we're going to get a little more lighthearted now with Healing with the Fairies with Doreen Virtue and everything going on. I still have to honor her for all the cards she created. And many people have asked me, what's going on. The cards are fine. The cards are all intention. She created these beautiful decks to help us connect with the divine. So I feel like I want to pull 3 of the fairies. I'm going to read the first one that comes, and then I'm just going to talk about the second ones, second and third. Okay, the first one is body movement. Look at that. Okay. So that's the one I'm going to read. Your body wants to express itself through movement. Listen to your body and it will tell you what type of movement it wants. Your physical body has its own life force and intelligence, and it's part of the same elemental kingdom as the fairies. It's both childlike and demanding, as well as, I'm trying to read this, mature and insightful. This card indicates your body's wisdom and asks that you honor your body's need for exercise and movement. Spend a moment asking your body what type of movement it desires. Does it want cardiovascular conditioning, such as jogging, a peaceful walk in nature, stretching and meditative activities such as a yoga class, dancing to music? Listen to and follow through with your body's answer. The affirmation, I lovingly pay attention to my body's needs. That's a big one at this time, because here we are, wanting to move forward, wanting to look at things differently, listening. The things we can't control, we have to control what's happening here. And I've been feeling a lot of this lately. Sometimes I just want to dance. Sometimes I want to do Zumba. Sometimes I want to go for a walk and be quiet. Sometimes it's a brisk walk, and other times it's very slow. So that is there. The next card is Happily Ever After. So, and the next one is Moving Forward Fearlessly. So how I would interpret those 3 together is that your body is going to feel energized, alive, and like it's moving forward, and that you will be controlling the things that you can control with your body. So I love that for this week. Try something new, some new exercise, or something that you would really like to do. Next deck from the Enchanted Map by Colette. Give us the card for this particular week. Listening. Love it. It's an elephant. I love elephants. Look at that beautiful card. Listening. Those big ears on the elephant to hear every little piece. An open heart will hear the message. When this card appears, you're being reminded that there is a time to speak and a time to be silent. Now is an occasion for listening. Pay attention not only to what is being spoken, but also to what is not being said at the moment, for the deeper message is not always obvious. Listen with your heart, not just with your ears, and you'll find clarity. Receiving the listening card is a fortunate sign and ensures a greater understanding of your circumstances. So, what is it we need to pay attention to? And this, because of everything going on in the bigger picture, this is the time to stop adding more drama, stop adding more negativity. Listen, use your eyes to watch with what's really going on and your ears to hear what's not being said. Okay, and the last one I'm going to do is from Rebecca Campbell's Work Your Light. Last card for the week. Don't dim your light to fit in. Oh, don't dim to fit in. How are you dimming your light in order to fit in? Wow, big one. So what this one says to me right away is that, sometimes we get caught up in everything that's going on, and we see TV and then we get caught up and we start complaining and all of this. There seems to be a theme here. But we don't want to dim our light because we're bigger than that. And so we have to remember we're spiritual beings having a human experience. And it is time for us to wake up and remember who we are and be the shining example for others. Don't dim your light to accommodate someone else's smallness. We are all born to shine big and bright. The universe is expanding and you are part of the universe to expanding as a part of your nature. So expanding as a part of your nature. If someone makes you want to retract, notice and slowly back away. They are not the right ones for you. Better yet, find it within yourself to expand and shine your light anyways. Flowers don't open and close according to who is walking by. They open and show their beauty regardless. If others don't want to be around you or you make them uncomfortable, it's because you are shining your light on the fact that are dim, or you may be dimming to fit in. By choosing to shine brightly, you may inspire them to turn on their light also, or not. Keep your eyes on the light anyways. All relationships are essentially an energetic agreement. The moment one person decides to start raising up and allowing their light to shine, it charges the energetic agreement and could create some waves. That's completely normal. The relationships that are meant to last will adapt to the change in energy. Others won't, because they are likely born under the promise of I love you as long as you don't get brighter than me. Boys, that happened in relationships I've seen and heard. That's okay. Not all people are meant to be in your life forever, but the lessons that teach us can still live on. Love this. So there it is. You've got to be the example. Shine your light as bright as you can. Hold the highest frequency possible. So as we look, just a reminder, rebirth this week. There's going to be some kind of rebirth. Pay attention to getting information about what's really going on. Move your body, listen and watch, and don't be afraid to shine your light. And you end up with happily ever after and moving forward fearlessly. So, boy, each week seems to become getting more powerful. And I just want to say to you, I hope you all had a wonderful solstice. Nope, see, I want to say solstice. Equinox, sorry. A wonderful equinox, and that you got to do some kind of special reflecting or something that you can feel proud of. So, have a wonderful week and bless you all.